The Limestone Coast's wine regions are world famous. Think Coonawarra, Padthaway and Rattenbully. Well, Mount Gambier is getting a name for itself as well. Recently declared Australia's newest wine region. So naturally, I've come to check it out. Granted its status in 2012, the new region is south of Penola across to the border, down to the coast, up and over towards Millicent and back. Here, family-owned operations are producing some pretty special cool climate wines. The majority of this area is around 2 degrees cooler than the Coonawarra, so instead of producing big bold reds, the varietals are more in line with those grown in the Adelaide Hills. In particular, a go-to grape that's getting more and more attention.
We still have trouble convincing a lot of people that Pinot Noir is an acceptable replacement for a big, heavy Shiraz or a Cabernet. It's lighter in style, it's usually not excessively alcoholic, goes well with a huge range of food.
Terry Strickland is the president of the Winemakers Association in Mount Gambier. He and his wife Helen are happy to open their Caroline Hills shed cellar door for tastings by appointment. Their fertile soil not only produces nice grapes, it also grows a pretty specky garden and veggie patch, which are open to the public a couple of times a year and is yet another draw card for visitors.
It's a place where you can have picnics. We've had weddings here, so yeah, it's very sheltered. As you know, today has been very blowy, but here it's reasonably calm.
And also when you're wandering around, you might notice a saintly figure overlooking the vineyards. Ask Helen and Terry for the story of this particular saint and why he features on their label.
We've got a whole lot of things about our way of life here, our garden and our plants and our animals and the food we produce that we like to share with people. So yeah, it's just a matter of getting in touch and we'll make it happen.
Next, it's off to Congarong. Terry sent me here to meet Lyle Pudney at Cooler Road Wines and see the unique hot rock treatment he creates for his finds. The bank of flinty stones captures the heat from the sun and assists with drainage. The maritime climate here is very similar to Marlborough in New Zealand, so keep an eye out for Cooler Road Sauvignon Blanc and Rieslings. Heading back to Mount Gambier, and Herbert Vineyard is my last port of call. David and Trudy Herbert are finding that many people seem to be discovering their wines at local restaurants and then immediately ringing up to arrange a winery visit.
We're open by appointment and we quite like giving the opportunity to come down and have a barrel tasting of what's in the barrel at the time. So there's usually a couple of white wines, some different styles of Pinot, perhaps a Shiraz or a Cabernet. We delight in making different wines from Pinot Noir. We make a white sparkling, a Blanc de Noir, we make a rosé, and we've also made a white Pinot. We're winning awards with it around the country, so we think Pinot Noir and Mount Gambier's got an excellent future.
When you come to Herbert's, the maze is a must-do. It's based on one at Hever Castle in Kent, and it's meant to take about 10 to 15 minutes. I've made the middle. Let's see how long it takes me to get out. This has got to be a perfect way for the kids to have a bit of fun whilst their parents enjoy a peaceful wine tasting. Planted with 117 pittosporum plants, it's been a labour of love for Trudy in particular.
Well, I saw a picture of one in a National Geographic, and David had just planted the vineyard in 1996, and I thought, if you're going to plant a vineyard, I'd like to grow a maize.
Well, don't know about 10 to 15 minutes, but I made it. So next time you find yourself heading down to the Limestone Coast, why not discover our state's newest wine region? It's a great way to spend a day, and you'll meet some of the wonderful and passionate people working hard to profile Mount Gambier on the winemaking map.